Well, hello there. This is Oliver Nielsen from Copenhagen, Denmark, and webmatros.com, the website where you can read about WordPress themes, web design, simplified marketing. At least that's what I try to achieve currently with my Essentialist Marketing Challenge or Rainmaker Marketing Challenge, where I try to use only the Rainmaker platform for my online marketing. But I'm still quite addicted to some shiny marketing tools. You know, all the tools out there. There's Moz, keyword research tools, and all that stuff. And I've done my best to reduce and eliminate that long list of marketing tools during the last 4 months or so. And for that reason, I've also been wanting to test this for a long time. And what I'm referring to is CoSchedule, the headline analyzer, and the Advanced Marketing Institute. They also have a headline analyzer. And I wanted to collect some data from my HelloBar account and from CoSchedule and Advanced Marketing Institute headline analyzers and see, do they correlate? So essentially, can the CoSchedule headline analyzer, can it predict the success rate or the click-through rate of my HelloBars? And although I don't have a lot of HelloBar data to base this upon, so you got to take it with a grain of salt, and I know all that stuff about statistical significance and at least 95% significance and all that stuff for an A/B test to be valid and all that stuff. I know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not Einstein. But still, if you look at these results, let me find them for you. Okay, so what I have done here is opened a spreadsheet, obviously, and I've input some headlines that I've been running through some A/B tests in HelloBar. This is just a quick something I did this afternoon. It's not something special. It really isn't. So this is not like me cooking you dinner and you're coming and I'm like, "Wow, man, you gotta taste this meal that I've cooked for you. It's the best meal, man. It's the it's like Michelin stuff. It's not like that. I'm telling you, this is this is one of those cakes or muffins that my mom baked a few months ago. That my girlfriend Heidi, she was like, "Can you eat more cake, Oliver?" And my mom is really quick about such stuff. So she's like, "Huh? You don't like it? You don't like it, Heidi?" And she's like, "No, but it's healthy, Heidi." And it's my mom made a chocolate muffin from rugbrød. That's something we have in Denmark. Rugbrød. That's a really dark rye bread. Yeah, this is my rugbrød chocolate muffin. It's I know it's not the best, most statistical test. So please don't tell me that your tests are not valid. I really welcome your comments on this, and if you could do a study on this with a lot more traffic and really go for that, that could be cool. What's interesting is that if you look at the HelloBar conversions and the HelloBar conversion rate, you can see this one, join my journey to joyful marketing on the Rainmaker platform, had the highest conversion rate at 5.6%. Whereas there are some really poor performers down here. Join my journey to marketing simplicity on the Rainmaker platform, and join my journey to focused marketing on the Rainmaker platform, and essentialist marketing on the Rainmaker platform at 0.6% and 0.4% respectively. The Advanced Marketing Institute score is 40% for all of them, apart from one, which scores 50%. But that's one of the worst performers, so it shouldn't be the one that gets the high score by the Advanced Marketing Institute calculator. So for this section here, I can't really see any benefit of using the Advanced Marketing Institute calculator. What would the benefit be? It gives me the same score for all the headlines. Now, if we look at the CoSchedule headline analyzer score, you can see that the actual top performer from HelloBar is 69, but so is the number shock, as we call it in Denmark, number shock, the last one across the finish line. The sorry mofo here is also 69 and 66, both in the bottom and the top, and it's just all over the place. Again, I can't see any benefit in using the CoSchedule headline analyzer for that reason. Let's go to the next one. This is just a quick, very quick test, and it's obviously one that I abandoned early on, simply for the reason that I also had other tests to run, and I just feel like if a test comes out of the gate really poorly, as a poor performer, I don't care what split testing, A/B testing, marketing geniuses and experts and gurus would say about me canceling such tests, because my own experience throughout the last 4 years or so, since I started using HelloBar, has been that if a variant, either this or this, for example, performs poorly right out of the gate, there is a quite high likelihood that it will continue performing poorly. So I don't let such tests run for long. And I'm not Amazon.com, so I don't have millions of views, so I can't waste a lot of time. And in fact, I did it a few months ago. I let a test that, like, it could have been one of these, that just performed really poorly. I let it run for like 3 weeks, a month, and it continued to perform poorly. Of course it did. Anyway, the topic here is whether the Advanced Marketing Institute headline analyzer and the CoSchedule headline analyzer, whether they can help me craft a good headline that will perform better, and can they predict that a particular headline will perform better than another one. And here you can see CoSchedule has given really high scores, quite high scores for these two headlines, or calls to action, that just didn't perform very well. These two would never have performed like Join My Journey to Joyful Marketing and achieve a 5.6% conversion rate. Okay, next one. Can I reduce my digital marketing mix to the max? That's a play with words, and I couldn't help it. I wanted to test whether a cryptic headline or call to action could perform well. And again, I didn't let it run for long because it was a poor performer, obviously. But still, the CoSchedule headline analyzer score is again wrong. CoSchedule thinks it's a good score, and even this one, can I focus my digital marketing to the max, is the one that gets the highest score by CoSchedule, 76. but it gives 69 to the absolute best performing headline or call to action. That's just that's not really good science, in my opinion. That's not something you can rely on. That's more like the Navy SEAL sniper saying, "I hit him, but your right ear is missing." My right ear is missing. Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't notice that. Oh, he must have hit me. Then, maybe I didn't hit him. I don't know. That's the same. That's the equivalent here with the co-schedule score. Lastly, there are 2 Black Friday hello bars here that performed equally well. There's no statistical significant difference between these two, even though one is 4.9 and the other is 5.5. So that's not what I'm getting at here. What I'm getting at is the Advanced Marketing Institute calculator gets it wrong. It gives the highest score to the worst performer, but still they're quite close, so whatever. The co-schedule headline analyzer gives a high score to one of them and a low score to the other one. Well, what can we conclude from this? I don't know if you can conclude anything. I don't know if these quick tests and my little spreadsheet here is enough for you to stop using the headline analyzers from Advanced Marketing Institute and co-schedule. What I will say is that it's enough for me. I don't see any benefit in using them. I'll stop using the co-schedule headline analyzer and the Advanced Marketing headline analyzer. There is a use for them, and that is helping you learn how to write good headlines. Both of them depend on having emotional words and power words in the headlines. So they might help you understand headline writing a little bit better. So as learning tools, they are quite good, but don't pay attention to whether you get a 69 score or 64 or 71, because there's no statistical significance behind it, apparently. That's all. Thanks for watching. I'm really glad you did. Have fun, and remember, spread your wings online and be helpful and heroic. See you on webmatrons.com. Talk to you soon, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.